Today I want to share with you one story that I really don't like. That is the starving artist myth.
Hi, I'm Suirá. I was born in an artistic family, and as an agent, manager, and producer, I've worked for many years selling artists from all around the world. Today, I want to help you to become a full-time artist.
Hello artists, I am Suirá and I'm here to help you to become a full-time artist. Today I want to share with you one story that I really don't like. That is the starving artist myth. I call it a myth. And why I do that? It brings together 2 points that for me it's extremely harmful for artists, especially new artists. However, if you understand what is these 2 points, you can change your mindset and change the game in your favor. So come with me, I will explain these 2 points and how you can change that to have more success selling your artwork. To start, I need to tell you what is this myth. A long time ago in a galaxy far away, people were saying that if you are an artist and you decided to be an artist as a profession, you will have 2 destinies in front of you. The first one is that you can be super lucky and someone will appear from nowhere, look around, see your artwork and see so much potential in you that this person will invest on you, introduce you to the right people and help you to sell your art. This work will make you successful and will make you achieve all your fantastic dreams. The second path, it's not so pretty. It says that this person will never appear in your life, you will not be this lucky, and, well, you will starve to death. Pretty, huh? I don't believe in this myth because, first of all, it says that someone needs to appear from nowhere and save your skin. And I don't believe in this type of miracles. I don't believe that someone will appear from nowhere and change my life. I believe that I can change my life. And I believe that you can change your life if you want, instead of just waiting for someone to appear. And the second point is that it says that artists have no idea on how to deal with money, and they have no hope to learn it in the future. And that's another thing that I don't believe. I believe that any person can learn anything if they want to. So if you want to learn how to deal with money, you can do that. More than that, artists are so different one from another. How can I make this generalization and say that all of them are the same? So I also don't believe in this. But these 2 points, they have a reason to exist. If you start to look at the history of how the artists were playing a role in society, you can understand that maybe this was not a myth some years ago. To start, the artists were always present in the society. Even in tribal times or even before that, we have art around. Art helped human beings to communicate from one person to a community. And because of this message, in the beginning, the artists were connected to the supernatural. This message was understood as something divine that the gods were giving to the common people. And the artist will be the one who can receive this message and pass this message to the others. So when we start to evolve this tribal society to that type of fairy tales that we have in our mind with kings and queens and armies, this part of Middle Age, what was connected with supernatural becomes connected with the church. You can see Michelangelo, for example, or you can see in the Greece how all the artists were connected with the gods that they believed at the time. But not just the church was really connected with the artists, but also the kings, the queens, and the whole royal family. These 2 entities were the main clients for the artists. It would be super hard for you to get any type of access to the church or the king. So you would need someone to introduce you. And you would need to have a lot of lucky from this person to appear for you. And this is how this myth starts. However, our society didn't stop right there. We don't have much kings and queens anymore. And even the church is not so influential. So two other entities took the place of the former ones. The first one was, well, the rich people, families that have lots of money, or business people that made a lot of money. They can invest their time and can invest their money in buying art pieces. If you want to understand a little bit more on how these people became the most important clients during this period, I have a video right here that I explain how money and time are the very important resources for you to invest on something. So just click here and watch the whole video. But the second entity that happens to appear was the government, a more democratic structure. Now is the government that will pay for a play to go on the theater of the city, create a public award to independent cinema, festivals to independent music. The government starts to have this role to give culture, education, and art to the population. The entity that will choose who will appear and where. The same way that the rich people will decide who will be popular now or not, based on who they are buying art pieces or not. We evolved in our story and we start to have now the radio. And after the radio, we start to have the TV. Now all the population can have access to art. These people can become potential clients, not just these two entities that we had before. However, how someone go to the radio? You need to be introduced. How someone could be accepted by the government? You need to be chosen. In this part, it was also really important for you to have the right network. You need to know the right people that will introduce you to this major means of communication.
Generally speaking, not your most sophisticated individuals. On one side, you've got us, the record execs. On the other side are the artist lawyers, who all want to be record execs, so they don't want to piss us off too much by being too good at their job. No offense. Next, you have the contract itself. Now, assume an artist gets paid $1 for every record sold, less recoupable expenses. So, sell 1 million records, that's $1 million. Not bad, right? But there's that word, recoupable. That means that no matter how many records they sell, the actual cost of producing that record always comes out of the artist's end. Physically manufacturing the record, touring costs, studio space, marketing, packaging. If a drummer drinks a Pepsi in the middle of recording that album, believe me, he's paying for it at a 700% markup. We really don't have any downside.
No, we practically break even on all the flops. But the hits, that's where we cash in big.
Then we have the internet, and the internet changed the game. So if the starving artist was a real story till the 90s, everything changed when everyone started to have internet. When we have just the radio and the TV, it was democratic for people to receive the information, but was not democratic for people that want to deliver the information. Why? Produce and distribute was super expensive. With internet, these two things start to be super cheap or for free. You can produce your music in your house, in your home studio. A whole video or a whole movie with your cell phone if you want to. Paint with your computer. Take pictures of the sculptures that you have and show on the internet. Distribute your songs online in platforms from all the world. Showcase your photos on your Instagram, on any other social media. It's simple to produce and distribute. Now you don't need to wait for someone to introduce you to the right people. First of all, because there is no right people anymore. Anyone can buy your songs. Anyone can watch your videos. Anyone can buy your paintings. You don't need to rely on somebody else that will appear from nowhere and change your life. The problem is that during this whole story, the artists were always producing art, but never selling. Why? We always had this person in the middle that will try to connect you with the perfect clients. This person will determine who is the perfect client for you. This person will determine what you should be doing, when you should be doing it, why you should be doing that way. Now you have freedom. You don't need to rely on someone, but now you need to create your rules. You need to not just produce, but also go after your clients, talk with them, create these connections, and then convert these people into buyers by relationship. I'm not saying that's easy, because it's not, especially for artists that never did that during this whole story. But it's possible, and was never possible before. So if you can change these two things in your mind, that you can learn how to do with money and that you can sell your things without any help, you can become a full-time artist. If you have some questions, put here in the comment section below, but maybe I can help you a little bit better, right? I have a free ebook in my website that will help you step by step. So you can go here in the description of this video, so you can click there. Thank you so much for keeping doing art.